So let's talk about hedrons now. Hedrons are like spheres. Okay? Let me see this. Like this ball, right? Yeah. This ball is a sphere, right?
No, it's a circle.
It's the Earth.
Yeah, it's a sphere.
It's a sphere,
It's the Earth.
right? Now, a pop can is a cylinder, yeah? But that's a type of, that's a circular prism, right? It's a prism that has a circle on the base, the two bases, right? Circle on the bottom, circle on the top. Just like your other prisms, which have a triangle and triangle, right? But a sphere is round all the way around, right? Yeah? It's created of concentric circles. Are you guys paying attention, or should I just shut up and go home and call your parents?
We're paying attention.
They're really not paying attention, so please pay attention. Now, the difference is, okay, between a prism and a tetrahedron, or any hedron, okay? A prism are attached by rectangles, right?
Yes, Coach.
But a hedron is created up of the shape. All the shapes. So let's talk. There's only a few types of hedrons out there. One very special hedron is called the cube.
The cube.
The cube. Why is the cube a special hedron? Because it's made up of all squares, right? 6 squares. Okay? Now, you can also have an octahedron, a dodecahedron, an icosahedron. What's an octahedron?
October.
It's created by 8-sided
Hexagon.
figures.
Octagon.
8-sided figures,
Like a spider?
right? And then you have what's called a tetrahedron. What's tetra? Does anyone know the word tetra?
Tetras.
So an octahedron has 8 sides. Octa, 8 sides. Tetra, what's tetra? It's a tetra. Anyone?
Tetrahedron?
Uh-huh. What's tetra mean?
The shape.
4. I don't care what people say about you. You're pretty smart. 4. Okay? So, a tetrahedron is created by 4 triangles. Okay? 4 triangles. Now, you don't really need to know about hedrons in here. It's just nice to know that. But with this shape that they're trying to get you to understand, right, is that they have this, they have this rectangle, and then they have these parts right here. I should do that in a different color, like they do. This is the height of the side. Okay? The height of the side of that rectangle. That triangle. Okay? And then they have another triangle. And so you have a base triangle. A base triangle. And in fact, this is kind of a pyramid, but it's not a pyramid because it's made out of the same base as their heights. So you have all of these are going to be the same, and then the base this bottom one, right, is going to be a little different. So you have these four sides, or sorry, these three sides are going to be the same, and its base is going to be different. Okay? And so this base is 16. Oh my goodness. And so it's, what is it, 16? Yeah. So it's 16, and this is 13.9, right? And then this height here is 18.6. Oops, 0.6 centimeters, and then it's telling me that this is 16, right? And it's also telling me that this is 16. And if those are all 16, right, then their heights are all going to be the same, which is 18.6. Okay? So, in this case, it's just like the last problem, right? So we have one base, right? It's 1/2. So the one base is 1/2 times the base times the height of that triangle, right? Plus, how many triangles create the peak? How many triangles create the peak?
4.
No.
I mean, not 4.
1, 2, 3 triangles equals 1/2 the base times the height, right?
Yes, coach.
Of that triangle.
3.
Okay? And so this is going to be the definition of the surface area of this tetrahedron. Okay?
Yep.
Cold.
Alright, so what is this first base? This one.
It's 1.5.
What is this? 16, right?
Yeah.
So 1/2 times 16, and what's the height?
18.
We said it was 13.9?
13.
13.9
Is this
plus 3 times 1/2 times the base, which is 16, times the height, which is
18.6.
Now this is cm, this is cm, this is cm, this is cm, right? Alright, so we need to take, what's half of 16?
8.
8. So first of all, this is substitution, right?
Yes, sir.
Then could we just do a quick half of 16 and get 8
No.
times 13.9
Yep.
cm
Yep.
plus 3 times, what's half of 16?
8.
8 times 8 times 18.6, right?
Yep.
cm, right? And then and all I did there is MD, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now I can do MD again, but use my calculator this time, right?
Yep.
Because do you want to do that in your head? I mean, we could. 8 times 100, 8 times 30, 8 times 9, add them up together, right?
800 times.
So that's 800 plus what's 8 times 3?
24.
24, so that's 240. So we got 800 plus 240 plus what's 8 times 9?
72.
72, right? Now remember, that's 0.9, right? So it's 72, so it's really 7.2, right? So now could we add those up? That's 8, that's 1047.2, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah?
Was that an answer?
Well, it's this answer.
No, I mean.
1047.2 cm. Pretty good. You did that without a calculator, right?
Well, you took my pen.
Think we can find a calculator and double check ourselves, right?
It's not yours.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself, right?
Yeah.
That's Charles's favorite song.
Shut up, bro.
Alright, so
Ice Cube?
what is it? 8
Weirdo.
times 13.9. Uh-oh, we did something wrong. I got 111.2. 111.2. Ooh, what did I do wrong? 800. 240.
That's right.
13.9. Ooh. 800. Oh!
You going wonders?
My bad.
You going wonders?
800 plus 24. Right?
You going wonders?
Shut up.
Why is it 800? It's not 800. It's 80.
Ah!
I think that the calculator's working.
You're robbing me.
80 plus 24. That's what it is. So it's 80 plus 24.
Weirdo.
And that's 104, right?
Yeah.
And what's 104 plus 7?
You wanna play that game we played at PE?
111.2. That's why we check our math. Pretty good, yeah?
Yeah.
We were doing the same thing. We were just adding a 0 to it.
Stop telling me shut up.
All right.
I like it.
Guys, all right, next. What's 3 times 8?
24.
There you go. Okay?
Yep.
Now you got 24. Now that step that we took there, CM, right, is going to be MD still, yeah? We're just continually doing the MD. And what's 24 times 18.6? Now that one, a little bit more intense to do without a calculator, isn't it? But you can do it. What's 20 times 18? 2 times 18?
Wait, I'm trying to do it in my head.
16.
36, right?
Wait.
2 18s, 36, right? And then add a 0, right?
It's 279.
On the calculator?
Yeah.
Nice. But let's try it here. The 279? I don't think so, but
That's what's on the calculator.
it might be right. Alright, so we were wrong last time, right? So we got 360.
I'm just kidding.
Right?
I'm just kidding.
Now what's 4 times 18? What's 4 times 18? What's up, brother? Oh. What's 4 times 18? Right?
Hey.
So now we got 36 and 36, right? And 2 36s,
Yep.
72, right? And now what's 24 times 0.6?
24 times
I don't know.
So what is 6 times 2?
8. 12.
12,
I meant to say 12.
right? And what's 0.6 times 4? That'd be
8.
2.4,
8.
okay? So now, hopefully, we came up with 6.4, 7, 13, 14, and 4. So 446.4.
Dan,
Not saying I'm right.
wouldn't the third row down where it says 8 parentheses 13.9 centimeters, wouldn't that be the answer?
Oh, this one is 11,
Bruh.
111.2.
Wouldn't that still be squared though?
Yes.
Don't even.
No, yes.
Yes, it's squared.
Squared. And this would be squared. As soon as, yeah, as soon as we multiply the CMs. So then, guys, focus. So what's 24
That's a lot of words.
times 18.6? 4464. So we did it. Okay? So it's 446.4 centimeters squared plus 111.2 centimeters squared. So we checked our math. Make sure we're doing it with and without the calculator. Okay?
Yeah, I did grab the calculator.
And now, how do we add these up? 0.2 and 4.6, right?
Anthony told me just.
1 and 6 is 7. 1 and 4 is 5. 1 and 4 is 5, right? So we should have 557.6 centimeters squared. This next step was still MD, but what's the last step? When you just add them?
Prox.
No, when you just add them? AS, right?
I gotta take a picture.
All right.
Yeah, do it.
Now let's make sure we did it right. Double check your math.
Take a picture of me.
So I got 111.2 plus 446.4. 557.6. Any questions?
What's for lunch?
I have no clue.